Hello. Do you know any medical treatment born from martial arts? There is a such medical treatment in Japan. It is called Judo Seifuku or Judo Therapy. It is a medical treatment born from Judo, a traditional Japanese martial art. I don't think you ever heard of such medical treatment like that. Hello, my name is Ricky Kumazawa from Japan. I'm a national qualified judo therapist and also national qualified judo therapy instructor. And I'm here to teach you this wonderful Japanese medicine called Judo Therapy. Judo therapy is a traditional medical treatment that has been handed down in Japan for a long time. And many judo therapists still treat patients with this traditional technique every day in Japan. Judo therapy specializes in emergency medical care, mainly treats fractures, dislocation of a joint, sprains, and bruises. And besides that, judo therapists also treat various pains. Patients with chronic back pain can also be improved by judo therapy. Since judo therapy is a treatment method that does not require surgery or medication, it can also be used to treat patients who do not like Western medicine. But unfortunately, judo therapy is only available in Japan. Because judo therapy is a national qualification in Japan, currently judo therapy cannot be learned outside of Japan. This means that there are almost no non-Japanese judo therapists in the world. But this technique can save many patients. Like me, I'm saving many patients every day with judo therapy. Many patients around the world come here to Japan to receive my treatment. I have studied medicine not only in judo therapy, but also in various countries such as United States, China, and Australia. But there is no technique superior to judo therapy. The reason why judo therapy is so wonderful is that injuries and the pains that would otherwise need surgery or medication can be healed only by hand. And if you're a medical professional, simply adding judo therapy to your current treatment can help you cure the patients you couldn't cure before. I highly recommend that medical professionals learn judo therapy. And I also encourage judo practitioners to learn judo therapy because judo therapy is a medicine born from judo to cure judo injuries. Many techniques from judo therapy came from judo, so it is very easy for judo practitioners to learn judo therapy. If you're a judo instructor, you can use judo therapy to heal students injured by judo. Or you can open a judo therapy clinic inside your judo classroom. Judo practitioners who can only do judo are not real judo practitioners. Judo practitioners who can perform judo therapy are the only real judo practitioners. So if you do judo, this is your next step. So, let's see what judo therapy can do. This patient has had back pain for over 20 years and was unable to walk normally when she first came to my clinic. And I analyzed her symptoms and found out her hip joints were the cause of her low back pain. So I used judo therapy and treated her hip joint. After just 15 minutes of treatment, she was able to walk normally, with, of course, no pain. Can you believe that? I didn't use magic. I only treated with judo therapy. Now, this patient, when she first came to my clinic, she was unable to turn her neck due to the after effects of the traffic accident. Moving her neck seems very painful. And after just 5 minutes of treatment, her neck was able to move freely with no pain. This is judo therapy. Is it possible to master such an amazing skill? Yes. You can get same result just by doing what I taught you. That's right. All you have to do is watch the video and copy me. I spent 20 years arranging these techniques so that anyone can do it. Also, judo therapy is a technique that can be done even by those who do not have physical strength. This is because judo originally uses the principle of leverage to throw the opponent. Look at her. She easily lift and throw a man. Because judo uses the principle of leverage, even if the opponent is bigger than you can easily lift and throw them. Judo therapy techniques apply this principle of leverage. So, even therapists who are not physically strong can treat with strong force. Therefore, many women and elderly people are active as judo therapists in Japan. That's right. Judo therapy is a miracle technique that can be done at any age and any gender. In order to master this technique, it is necessary to study judo therapy at Japanese school for at least 3 years and pass the national examination. That's right. In Japan, a national qualification is required to perform judo therapy. By the way, the passing rate of the national examination for judo therapy is only around 60%. So it is very difficult to become judo therapist here in Japan. Therefore, it is very difficult for non-Japanese people to master this technique. There are medical professionals from around the world who come to Japan to study judo therapy to obtain this qualification, but unfortunately, it is very difficult and many challenges give up on the way. The reason is that everything is done in Japanese, of course. All classes and exams are in Japanese. Therefore, judo therapy is a very difficult technique to learn for non-Japanese people. So in order to spread this wonderful judo therapy to the world, I opened a school where judo therapy can be learned in English. That is, the Kumazawa Judo Therapy Academy. Here, you can learn Japanese traditional medicine online, which has never left Japan. Do you think that studying medicine is very difficult and boring? Kumazawa Judo Therapy Academy is not like that. Judo therapy, which is originally difficult to understand, will be taught at this school so that anyone can understand it. And my classes are fun, so you won't get bored. By the way, in order to go to judo therapy school in Japan, you need at least $30,000 for 3 years. There is no reason not to study online here, right? Kumazawa Judo Therapy Academy is only overseas school authorized by International Judo Therapy Association. By studying here, it is possible to become a judo therapist recognized by the International Judo Therapy Association. The judo therapy you learn at Kumazawa Judo Therapy Academy is not just judo therapy. I have studied various medicine all over the world. For example, Western medicine in United States, traditional Chinese medicine in China, chiropractic in Australia, and so on. The Kumazawa method of judo therapy that I created was born from various medical techniques that I learned around the world. That's right. The Kumazawa method of judo therapy is an evolution of judo therapy, a medical technique that you can only be learned from me here. I have been teaching this technique in Japan and abroad for over 20 years. Medical professionals and judo practitioners from all over the world come to Japan to learn my techniques. Now you can learn it online. There is another reason I want to spread judo therapy around the world. There are still developing countries in this world where medical care is not freely available. But judo therapy does not require medical device or medications. All you need is your hand to treat all kinds of pain. So if judo therapy spreads, people in developing countries who are suffering from pain can also be saved. That's what I am working on now. Please help me spread this wonderful technique of judo therapy by learning it. Of course, the tuition fee I get from this school will be used for that activity fund. As you may have noticed by now, all my classes are subtitled. Even if you can play sound from your computer or smartphone, you can learn anywhere because there are subtitles here. And even people with hearing loss can learn from me here. Judo therapy is a Japanese traditional medicine that is not yet known to the world. By learning this treatment technique, you will be one of the few medical professionals in the world who know Japan's secret medical technique. Welcome to Kumazawa Judo Therapy Academy.